Today's video, I want to answer the question, how does Paul serve God? Romans 1:9 answers that question. Let me read it to you. For God is my witness, whom I serve with my spirit in the gospel of his Son, that without ceasing I make mention of you always in my prayers. When Paul writes to the Romans, we see that it's his most theologically complete letter that he wrote. When Paul chooses his words, they are very deliberate and effective on the idea of how he serves. Paul says, I serve with my spirit. The word serve in Greek is latreio. The word is often used in the Old Testament in regards to priestly service rendered to God. This word is often confused with the idea of working unto God, which is not what Paul is using here. He's working the worship that is rendered to God with his life. Paul is telling us here that he worships God with his life, that his ministry is worship. It's not work for him. He serves God with his spirit, which is ento pneumatemu. That statement or phrase has nothing to do with enthusiasm or an energy of emotion, but it's a phrase that is used from his inner man, talking about the regeneration of the soul to God. It's not external, okay? It comes from the inside. The regenerated spirit that is alive inside of you and inside of me is the same spirit that was alive inside of Paul. It's not merely what he does, but it's who he is. He says, I serve with my spirit in the gospel of his Son. Paul's service is unto the gospel itself. It's not found in law keeping. It's not found in reputation. It's not even found in religious performance, but it's found in the life of Christ, right? It's found in the resurrection of who he is, his life resurrected in us through the Spirit to worship God in his ministry. Worship, ladies and gentlemen, is not the songs we sing or the guitar strings, right? It's about the life that we live according to Romans 12. Paul is drawing a contrast between external religion and gospel service. Here's what it looks like. External religion is based on these things. It's flesh-driven. It's duty-based. It's fear-motivated, based on performance. This is what the gospel service looks like, right? It is spirit-led. It's identity-based. It's love-motivated, right? It's about our participation in Christ. Later in Romans 7, Paul talks about the fact that with his mind, he says, I myself serve the law of God, but with my flesh, the law of sin. And he's talking about the true service of our life flows from our union with Christ and not with self-effort. So how do we connect this with our identity? We do not serve God based on God's approval, right? We serve God based on belonging to him, right? Because we are the beloved. So how does Paul serve God? It says with his spirit unto the gospel. Y'all have a great day.